100 separating Kukakwe and Winifred. So gold and bronze for England and a historic silver for Uganda at the end of the women's 100 breaststroke SB8 class.
So yeah, I've got what an hour 12 minutes to club now, which is 9:12 I think.
So the athletes clearing the pool, all smiles.
That was a great swim from Isabella Haynes down in lane number 7, a second Commonwealth Games swim for her this week. But a great swim there for Brock Whiston to take the win.
Brock Whiston just getting the cheers from the arena as we look at the cool room in the women's 100 fly. We're looking at the towering figure of the New Zealander, Outhand. She's going to be swimming in lane 1, bronze in the 50. And what can she do in the 100? This is how they line up. Could this be Scotland's opportunity to sweep the medals here in Glasgow? You've got to be in it to win it, says Mark Foster.
You've got to be in it to win it.
3 chances.
Got a chance.
Well, there you go.
This is the thoughts that run through your brain, because the mind's has a lot of things that go on, obviously, but the prep stuff, the warm-up stuff, the suit is on. This is just the last bit where you just gather your thoughts. You're left with yourself. You step out. It's all on.
All right, then here we are. This is your lineup. Lizzie Deckers for Australia. She's swimming in lane 8.
Yeah, sure.
4th in the Olympics in the 200. There's plenty of experience here. And he's Lauhand, bronze in the 50 now. Can she get on the podium in the 100? She's all big. It's very fun. Listen to the cheer. The first 22-year-old who's 7th in the 50. In 2 from South Africa. And Ghana. Silver medal winner in the 50 this week. Scotland, it's 24-year-old Kira Slaughter from Edinburgh. Once again, we get the cheers. Ken McInnes is swimming in 3, the 24-year-old. 7th at the Commonwealth Games last year. Up against them, the Australians. Brittany Castelluzzo is swimming in 5. In the golden lanes, Alex Perkins comes with a bronze medal winner from the World Championships. 3 gold here already. Today is her birthday. So what a day to remember, perhaps, from his Perkins. Working for Scottish 1, 2, 3. Kinnett for the 57, 57, 3. Schwesser in 6, and 3. So it's a tough pass. Championship women's 100 butterfly. Scotland starting in Australia, starting very strong. Because there's no doubt about where the goal is going to go, pulling away from the field. Scotland, though, at second place with Kiana McInnes. It's on the charge in final stroke. It's going to It's McInnes. He's trying to
Hey, up next year.
finished in the women's 100 fly. What races, what time races, what demonstrations. As long as it's how good they can be, how convincing they can be. That was a real dogfight. She went out. Johnson also good. Ash Kevin fit. Great time. Great. And the like it was about steps. I was not necessarily with you the next time. It could be before, but it's just steps. Speaking of best times, Scotland national record holder 57.57. It's just taking that down to 57. Well, he can, and that's what the order best time. Kiana McInnes, 57.33. The birthday girl, Alex Perkins, given a gold medal as a present. You can see just that the Scots hugging the silver medal winner, and even if they came up short on the day, they're going to be thrilled for the team they winning silver. Well, we're getting ready now for one of the big events today. This is the final. The conversation's going to end after 1 leg of swimming. Mark, how do you see this? I seem to be seeing that anyway.
Thank you.
Went around pictures. National record holder for Scotland, based in Edinburgh, 27.12. Swimming in 1, Ollie Dawson for Canada, the 18-year-old in 8. Here we are, one of the favourites for a medal. It's just going to be 2. Wacky, silver at 100, he's swimming in 7. Montana from Namibia, the 25-year-old, swimming in lane 2. In lane 6, South African champion, number 6. Swimming in lane 6. Here comes the big man. Leads the ball. Look at that. What action. He wants the ball to. It's going to rise to the occasion. The defending champion is in 3. Step Williamson. 2 silver medal 4 years ago. Williamson in 5. James record holder Michael Ruby from South Africa. 26.38 is the age record of the first 50 of the 100. Williamson gold medal winner in the 100 in 5. Ruby. So we're going to come on Games record holder in 4. Ramsey Whitty in 3. Smith, the South African, with plenty of speed in 6. He also made number 6, remember. And the young Jersey, the 18-year-old, Philip Nowaki in 7. The cheers are going to be for Archie Goodburn as well, the 25-year-old in 1. They desperately want him to get They might come back to it. Others can come from anywhere. You've got a leg, you've got a chance. But there we go. Final next 50 breaststroke. Strong movement to go. Strong people. Just tightening up in the final few strokes.
I'm like medaling at any major championships. It's incredible, but there was nothing separating the American beach companies. There's just one 100 there, 26.94 grams PT and 26.95 for Christian.
They are 1/100th of a second between a two and nothing. Males are very difficult to come by, as we said. 26.5, not the fastest, but a terrific race. Sam Williamson does the double. Hooley has to settle the second here. Adam Matthews beating another bronze for the Englishman. What are they thinking about this?
Alright, these are there with bronze. Now, happening right now, the athletic discipline is 10,000 metres race. You can watch it live on HBO Max. We're coming up onto the road. We will go to it. We'll see that. We're also going to have all the analysis from this swimming pool. Just the contact, the step, the category, the Glasgow. So it's going to be a party tonight. We have one to stick with us.
What a hotel, right? And only 2 years ago, I am my favorite site. What? You didn't check Trivago. I got mine for 130. You have to check Trivago. Yeah, prove it. On Trivago, you can compare hotel prices from multiple different sites, even if favorite plans. See? Same hotel. Even Paris like you check Trivago. I didn't check Trivago at all. Check Trivago. You can save up 40%. Okay? Welcome to your credit score 16 car insurance. Good people in Britain are driving around. Certainly, it's a really to car insurance quote. That's why it's valuable to run our next deals. And save the day.
Down there, let's start saving today with Money Supermarket. Oh my God.
and smashes it. This Italian barrage is Prince is probably
the 10,000 meter race. You can watch that exclusively live on HBO Max.
Slovenian.
Elsewhere, Amsterdam
No.
Bounds.
Okay.
They have got the bowls going on. That is at the SEC Centre. A lot of home nations are in action right now. So we've got England against Wales there at the bowls, if you want to switch to that. We can do 3x3 basketball. That is happening right now. Scotland against Wales in that one. Over in the boxing side, Scotland is going to go in first in the men's 70 kilogram weight. As a reminder, you can watch everything, you can stream everything, every event exclusively live on HBO Max. Okay, let's come across the international swim centre. We've just seen the men's 50 metre breaststroke final. Adam Ramsey picking up the bronze medal. He's now speaking to Ed Jackson.
I'd break that down for 26.94 bronze medal. Not used to where you used to be, but very philosophical after the first race. How you feeling now?
Yeah, I love it. So sometimes when I try, so you go. And, I think I'm going to let the 100 really good. So I get disgusted, right?
Because you pull it down.
Don't they know the difference?
I just felt off this whole week now. I don't know what a 2 years looks like. I mean, that's fair enough.
Right. What are you going to do that?
Strategy and sort of reaching your peak when you get to the finals. What do you make of what's going on with that?
Yeah, so I think he's in quite a difficult position. He's undoubtedly a legend of sport. He's won this multiple times. I think the 50 metres, if we just look at that race individually, it is a very technical race. You've noticed that sprint event. number of strokes the guys are taking throughout the race. If you push that a little bit too much, because you're so eager to get to the wall in the fastest time possible, it causes you to slip some water. You're not creating as much propulsion, you're not moving as efficiently. I think we've seen a couple of the guys there towards the last 15 metres just lose a little bit of discipline, get a little bit too tight, and enabling Sam Williamson, they did hold his discipline with the pace for the stroke to go through the win at the end. But as we mentioned at the top of the show, there were so many incredible subplots and storylines within that race. But in the most respectful way, I think we can clearly hear some contradictions in Adam's interview as he's trying to work out the solutions to how he's feeling in the water this week. So, again, on paper, Adam in top form is head and shoulders above the field. I think it's been the case for a long, long time, and he's obviously really eager to try and get back to that form, and a few changes in his life, new family, new coach, new training base. I'm sure a host of other people outside the village trying to fill that.
Are you reactive or are you strategic in terms of the plan? So he's saying that I'm still trying to figure out, I can't tell you what the next 2 years looks like, so okay. But as that is that quite common that you react to what you've just done with justice? But even if something perhaps doesn't go as planned, you've got a strategy for the next 2 years, and you know how to get there, and you're going to carry on with life. How do you do that?
I think that's where the intricacies of the coach-athlete relationship is such a big role because you have plan A, you have to be flexible enough to walk if and when the need arises. I just can't have to keep your eye on that ultimate goal. The role is always movement. You're constantly trying to adapt to your current condition, and I think we can see that that's
I think the clear black and white message here is, and it doesn't matter how you explain this, he's not the athlete he was 2 or 3 years ago. Because he is a legend. He is not going to want to go to LA about coming 4th or 5th. He does not want that. If he believes he's still third up to get back to this form that he wants, let's keep it at that point. So many places of training. It's not easy to get to the level he got to. And I'm not saying the best is behind him, but something's not quite right. That's the truth, because that's not what they want.
It wouldn't look like without
He's
his
quite
team.
openly said, and you can see ultimately from the times on the scoreboard, he's not on form this week, but I think
King's Castle and
with that bigger picture of trying to get back to his best for LA, you've got to take your hat off to the bravery to still have the commitment and the desire after everything he's accomplished to still want more, to still chase more greatness, more podiums. So, I mean, I do think I have a huge amount of respect for
I
that
think
chase.
it's part of the athlete journey. Because look, you start and you're new, you have nothing to lose. Like that part of the journey is so fun. And then, you win a lot, you become a legend. Now there's something to lose. You then have to refigure things out again. And the hope is that you do. And I think it's so tough for athletes to come off of a competition, full of emotion, have a microphone shoved in your face, have to somehow process all of this. It's impossible. But I think, there's been a lot of talk around the media. Is he done? Is he not? All those things. I personally, as an athlete, I always felt, I'm going to ride this wave right until the end. Like, you're going to pull me away. Because you have to be sure you get one shot at. And if you think there's more, stick with it, figure it out.
And the good thing is, he doesn't have to
He's
actually find much more. It's not like the events are.
And that's the
No, he's still very much up there.
Yeah, the other one is a healer.
Him at his best is half a second better than these guys. So he's only got to get back to 95% of his best, and he'd be the best again.
Absolutely. Well, a bronze medal for him
Oh,
in the
so
pool
what?
tonight. Let's
No,
talk about
they're
Rob
not
Whiston
good.
just very quickly,
No.
because we've not touched on this. A brilliant gold
They're
medal for her in the
Mitch.
women's 100 metre breaststroke SB8 category. And it was a convincing win as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, so many unbelievable stories unfolding at the games this week. But a really inspirational post-race interview this morning after the heat, where I'm sure she won so many fans, myself included. Brooke's a teacher by trade, which I think is such a noble profession, but imagine at the moment her pupils sitting at home watching their teacher be crowned the Commonwealth champion tonight. So, brilliant story.
Absolutely is. Well done to her. Right, Ewan, you can see going off.
Sign in. Wait,
Okay, cool. Oh, thank you for healing this dire moment. I don't think I died once fighting that boss. But when I normally fight that boss, I die a lot of times.
yeah.
The third boss is the worst. Believe me. Please wait. Set it up. Really feel like dying. Okay. Ow. Stupid man. Hit him once, please. Goodness. I think I died once in that.
From one Scottish athlete to another.
Yeah, 67-17 in the first round in this men's hammer throw final. Everything's being led by Canada at the moment in terms of this. Pittsburgh and Hamilton in gold and silver. Spurred on by a home crowd here. Oh, that's good. Oh! We keep an eye here. Chris Bennett has launched a big one. See the line, the graphic, that's showing you his first round throw of 67 meters and 17. His lifetime best is 76 meters and 45. It's nearing the 70-meter line. 69 meters and 48.
Oh, really? Healing.
That puts him up into 5th place.
Here's the 10. And the good news from a Scottish perspective is that Megan Keith is still in there. This group of 10 now have consolidated their lead. They're all still there. And it was the injection of pace, wasn't it, of the the Kenyan trio. The two Ugandans are in there as well. And at the back
That
now,
to this boss
the
looks
two Australians.
stupid.
Megan Keith, though, on the left of the shot, is still paying attention here. And he's still looking pretty good. There she is. Having a little glance up. Davis now of Australia. No surprise that she's paying closer attention as well. She's in good form, the Olympic finalist over 5,000 metres.
Back to the field.
One Australian
I didn't
athlete
die.
to another.
So the women's shot F57.
What does time
The
it
seated throws.
If you get too far sideways,
Julie Charlton will be next to go. Approaching the end of this competition.
Second plus once.
It's not a bad effort there
Okay,
from
on me.
Julie Charlton, 6:19.
Everybody can do that.
I could have sat on that bench and done that.
Be careful, you. Second time.
Record is early 7:71 held by Sarah
Because the
Mickey
boss
from
legit
England.
just targets me.
I want to know is how did she realize she could do it?
You're actually
6:19.
respawning.
She had another
Like 8 minutes left.
So just under 2K remaining. 2,000 metres in this women's 10,000 metre final.
Heal.
Kenya, Uganda.
Oh my god.
Really is second part now, isn't it? And Megan Keith looking to hold on at the back of this group here.
Yeah, there's been a change in tail ender, if you like, and Megan Keith is just starting to work her
I
way
told you to
through.
heal.
And has done really well here, not panicking.
Really don't listen.
Kenyan
10 minutes
support,
later.
the coaching team there going absolutely crazy. We can hear from our
Don't
commentary position here. We're quite some way away.
Why did
Making
he
quite the
spawn me?
noise.
You do hear it as an athlete. Diana Wanza's responding to
And the
Kenya.
cat there.
The Rose
What an
Davis
idiot.
though, the Australian colours. Into second. Nakankuru. Coach the boys to go absolutely mad again.
Maybe she'd gone slow somewhere looking down at me.
This is a good breakaway here in this women's 10K final. The swinging arms of Diana Wanza.
She's put in a shift, hasn't she?
She has to prepare.
Of all the athletes in this field, she is the one who's tried to make things happen. And for that alone, many people argue that she would deserve the victory here. But she hasn't shaken off Rose Davis just yet. But she has split the field. Megan Keith just coming in front of us as they have 4 to go, working so hard to keep in contention.
Yeah, Keith
Let's
is
hope
8th
I
at the
get
moment
80
there on the right
tonight.
of the shot. Flying the Scotland flag. Wanza of Kenya, a slight grimace on her face. She's gone for this one. It's so much easier to chase the lead as an athlete. And look at Davies behind her.
Where's the house?
I could see probably already.
Mantra though, Kath, you will know this. If it's hurting you,
No, this one
you know
about
it's hurting everybody else.
You hope so.
Rose Davis, though, still looking good here. That gap,
Oh.
we'll keep an eye on it. Looks to be, at the very least, not getting any greater.
Of course, magic. Storm.
It's not. And the cadence of the Australian looks pretty sprightly for me. 3 laps to go in the final of the women's 10,000 metres. When Eilish McCalder won gold in Birmingham 4 years ago, it was the fastest 7 times in Commonwealth Games history. This is a slow race. This is about the medals, and at the moment, they're sitting with Kenya and Australia. Still a battle for bronze at the moment, though, and 3 athletes in contention.
Yeah, the 2 Ugandans actually in the race for that bronze medal. And just keeping an eye, this is a fascinating race with Three laps to go. And Rose Davis, I think, is closing.
She is.
Heel.
Significantly, she looks better.
Useless man.
Ryan Kuru, Rwanda there in the blue. The head is tilting to the left of the Kenyan. The 27-year-old is just waiting for Rose Davis.
She runs past her, she'll collapse.
It'd be interesting to see what Rose Davis does here. She is going to overtake Wanza. Does she go past and keep going? Press on and on. That's
She's just going to run the
rule
end.
here. Do not consolidate. Just go past and send a message. 800 to go.
She's on a roll.
Body.
You pass and you keep going.
Probably
Rose
not
Davis
enough
leads within
to stop
10,000
this
metres
ball.
final.
Get him up right outside and
Oh,
stop.
the dance continues. To Uganda, Ryan Kuru of Rwanda. But is there a second win here
Oh,
from
that's
the
swinging
Kenyan?
away now.
No gig.
She's had it.
Oh, no.
Rose Davis now is the hunted, having been the chaser for so much of this race. Now the table turned. And now Wanza, what has she got left? But actually that gap is starting to grow. And Davis now will come round into the home straight for the penultimate time.
Whatever Wanza had has gone. It lasted about 15 metres down the back straight. She tried. But
Yeah,
Rose
it's no point
Davis of
healing
Australia,
because
born
you're
in New
useless.
South Wales, only
I
first
might as
started
well
running
just
at the age
get
of
my own
12.
stuff and start
By
healing
14,
myself.
she was the best in
Oh, you
Australia.
just started running at the age of 12.
She's
Jesus.
one lap away
I thought you were going to say started running at the age of 32. What's the matter?
She was there with blow on.
Oh, why did you run on Twitch, you
Diana
idiots?
Wanza of Kenya currently sits in the silver net position.
When we're not all
Remember, it's still
there.
representing the
Ryan
country.
Kuru
You
of
can come along.
Rwanda is
Everything
in
you
third.
with everybody else.
Yes,
Still representing the country. You come off the
Bolshevik of
there.
But
Uganda.
obviously we didn't bother.
Davis down the back
When
straight.
we've got bronzes and
2 years ago was 12th in the Olympic final over 5,000 metres. And there's some running in her legs here. Such was the slow pace at the start of this women's 10,000 metre final. But 24 and a half laps later,
Oh,
Australia on the verge of their first gold medal in athletics here at the Commonwealth Games. Our Australian commentators to our left are going absolutely bonkers. Those that are able are on their feet here in Glasgow. Rose Davis of Australia wins the Commonwealth Women's 10,000 metre title. Gold for Australia on the track. Silver will go to Diana Wanza of Kenya. And look at the battle for bronze. Right to the line. Ryan Kuru of Rwanda picks up a bronze medal for her nation. And Megan Keith getting just a louder roar as the winner here. Here she is, representing Scotland on the
No.
Commonwealth stage on a Team Scotland debut.
Like
Ninth
Scotland
place
down.
finish for the Scottish star. It's looks all round
to do
for
my
Australia.
through
It was brilliant. Rose Davis timed it to perfection, total control. Times don't matter. It's gold medals that people remember.
Yes, it is. And it's Australia's first ever gold medal in this event. Going way back to 1986 when Liz Lynch, who became Liz McColgan, Ailish's mum, of course, who's an absolute legend in these parts, won in Edinburgh, just down the road, and then backed it up in 1990. But since then, until Ailish won 4 years ago, it's been East Africa all the way. So Australia win for the first time in this event, and that was brilliant, quite sensational from Rose Davis, who bided her time, didn't panic. You mentioned her cadence, absolutely right. Even when Wanza was 30, 40 metres ahead, there was no panic. She probably backed herself, and slowly but surely she eroded that lead and then turned it into a race-winning advantage. Wonderful performance. And in the end, Cap, 2/3 of pretty much pedestrian jogging, and then it all ignited and came to life.
Yeah, he registered as a season's best for the Australian because she hadn't ran a 10,000 metres until this final. Kenya delighted. The last 10 Commonwealth Games, well, 5 times it's been won by Kenya, once by Uganda and 4 times by Scotland. But tonight here in Glasgow, the Commonwealth title for the women's 10,000 metres goes down under to Australia.
All right, congratulations to those ladies. Right, elsewhere in the women's F57,
There we
the
go,
seated
Brandon.
shot put. A massive
Watch how fast
congratulations
this ball
to
goes.
Ellie Bowen from Team
Brandon.
Wales.
Watch how
She
fast
has
this
earned
ball
herself
goes.
a silver medal. Gold went to Canada, bronze also went to Canada.
Practicing
She
a little,
threw
you're
a
okay.
PB of 6 meters 48 centimeters,
Practicing
and she
right
has
now.
got herself a silver medal at the Commonwealth Games. A massive well done to Ellie. I don't think that could have gone any better for her tonight. Couldn't ask any more of herself.
She could have got done.
Right at the swimming pool, the 800 metre freestyle race is about to get under the way. In fact, it's already well underway. So after the break, we will show you this race in full from the start.
When the bollocks up on this channel is,
Today
they
with
have
everything else
to
that's going on here. At the end of play, day 4, the evening section here in Glasgow.
So you like missing stars and instead of them just picking out the best ones.
I'd rather watch this than that other one.
What are we talking about?
Right now at Red, you can get up to 50% off selected quartz worktops. Red, made for living. Not every moment is planned. Some just happen. A longer weekend, a last-minute detour. When intelligence meets efficiency, every journey feels effortless. BYD Atto 2 DMI plug-in hybrid. Just drive.
Yeah, that's okay.
What is happening? Oh my God! In the past, I didn't do it. I want to survive. What about the people who are out there getting eaten?
The end of Oak Street in cinemas August 14.
I hope I get
So
love like
MTD Simply with
It's
Sage
like
Refresh.
down
Connect to your bank,
with
we'll sort your transactions, and submit to HMRC.
You know about it,
Welcome to your crash course in saving your car insurance. Driving around
with a 5 million family got working.
with a nasty car insurance quote. That's why it's our job to bring them our best deals and save the day.
Download the app and start saving today with Money Supermarket.
All right, welcome back to Glasgow. Over at the FCC Centre in the Parables, the mixed pairs event, the B2, B3. Scotland have just beaten New Zealand in the semi-final. Here it is, following that ball all the way to the end. It was quite emotional scenes at the end of that one. They will now face England in the final. That will happen tomorrow at 8:30 p.m.
above read box.
But congratulations to Team Scotland, who found themselves in the final against England tomorrow night. Right, let's take you back to the Saltcross International Swim Centre, because this is the men's 800 metre freestyle. Daniel Whitbin, you're going for gold for Home Nations.
This is the championship final of the men's 800 freestyle. In the lead, Sam Short of Australia. The winner in the 400 freestyle has been dominating this race. Looks like he's going to go for the golden double. In second place, just behind him, is Ben Godemans, but is Godemans beginning to tire? His third place at the moment. Dan Griffin, is he eating into that lead. He's a good back half swimmer within. We know the Olympic champion on the 800 and the Olympic bronze medal winner in the 15 has got it in the tank. Matthew Galea, the third Australian into this in lane 6, is now just beginning to come up onto level terms with Dan Whiffen, and Whiffen won't want to see him as he looks across to see the Australian right eye to eye. Scottish interest in this. Luke Hornsey up in 1, Sean McCann in lane 8. They're involved in their own battles for 5th and 7th.
Sam Short, some 10 metres, nearly 15 metres up now. This is a demonstration session. This is a great underwater shots there, nice relaxed hands, fingers slightly open, catch as much water as possible. He's been in his rhythm since the beginning. He's just going to his rhythm, and the first 100 metres set out faster than everybody else, and he's just maintained it.
He's just been going 29.1, 29.2, 29.1, 29.2. This is what the great distance swimmers do.
Just find it. Just find your rhythm. Sit on your pace. Everyone's got a pace. He's happy. He's quicker than the other swimmers. Apart from Whiffen, when Whiffen's on, Whiffen can go with him. Whiffen's not on today.
It's absolutely crushing. He could ease up a little bit.
There's no easing up. I think he doesn't know what time he's on, right? He's in the best time. He's in the world record. What's he going for? What time he's doing? Is it? Yeah, I think so.
Heel plays.
The battle is hot for the silver and the bronze medal. Whiffen dropping back there into bronze. It is Galea and Gilman fluttering it out for the bronze medal position. Whiffen trying to hang on to Galea, but it is all about Sam Short. Over 7:15 and 7:12. Oceanic record is a 7:36.
Right, it's his record. This is what he's gunning for. And you can see Dean Fox on the pool side, the coaches of the Australian team.
Yeah, shit.
Wanting a goal. 1, 2, 3 for Australia.
See that
Whiffen is coming back. He doesn't want that to happen. No doubt about our Commonwealth champion Sam Short goes back-to-back goals in the 400 and the 800. It's Australia 1, 2, 3. Silver for Goldemans, bronze for Galea, and a very tired-looking Olympic champion Dan Whiffen is going to have to settle for 4th.
Nobody likes going 4th. Your third, you come away with something. 4th's going to hurt. It's going to hurt even more because he knows what he's capable of doing. Coming into the competition, he'd only been slightly off, I presume. But it's a bit like Peter. When you've been there, when you've done it, where's the motivation come from? Have you been distracted by other things? Is he coming in? I don't know his story.
7:39. He's been at 7:36 for the Oceanic and national record. But there it is, Australia 1, 2, 3 once again, and Australia dominating these Commonwealth Games at the pool here in Top Cross.
Yeah, fantastic to see the 1, 2, 3 for Australia. Galea really putting the battle there to take that bronze. It was tight to call at one point between him and Daniel Whiffen, but he executed that race perfectly to hold on to the third medal position in a way that Dan just didn't have that closing speed.
It's only fantastic if you're Australian.
Yeah, but it was great racing. I enjoyed that. We are impartial. We enjoyed the race.
No, we're not.
Well, I enjoyed it.
We're not broadcasting Australia, we're broadcasting around the United Kingdom, all live on TNT, live and exclusive, every event, HBO Max. The results confirmed then, Australia 1, 2, 3. Dan Whiffen, 7:48. He's going to have to think about that and put some things right. Scotland's Luke Hornsey did well to finish up in 5th. And Sean McCann will enjoy his experience of a Commonwealth Games
When he
final.
met and like from Pokemon.
Sam Short there. I just want to update a little result. I may have overjumped the mark earlier with Ella Bone here. Thank goodness for you, Steph. Have a little quick check here. I was very confident in announcing that she got a silver medal. In actual fact, it was after the standings after she drove. She was in a silver medal position. There's still 3 more athletes to go. She's currently in bronze, so we will keep an eye on that and we will keep you updated on the results. Either way, she's still thrown a 6:48 and she's got TV, so it's been a great competition for her. Michael, let's take a look at that then that just happened in the pool. Australia domination 1, 2, and 3 again, but What do we think of Daniel Whiffen? Would he be disappointed with that swing, do you think?
Yeah, I think he still will be a touch disappointed. He's been pretty open about his
Gambian.
Brazilians this week. He had appendicitis before the turn of the year. He said a recent move. He was previously training out in the States and has relocated back home. So there is a kind of period of reintegration, but he's the Olympic champion in that event. Tonight was a chance to make history. It's the inaugural men's 800 freestyle, the first time that event's been included in the Commonwealth Games. But Sam Short is on fire this week. He completed the middle and long distance triple clean sweep at the Australian Nationals in qualification for here, and again won the 400 earlier in the week. So another Australian clean sweep. I feel like I know the full words that are last week. I've heard it so many times at the pool. So a great week for him.
Need to get about weapon
What's
that?
It's such a long one. How can you break it down?
Stop pulling your iPad.
When they say that ridiculously, speed limit at 70, that will be driving at 70.
The bubble wasn't.
Another race going and see what happens on the 1500 online. Say 1500 coming up. And then I'll be just getting the feel back, obviously. So it's quite hard to put your finger on what it is until you get out of the pool. You know, you say you're not quite feeling it. Is that the whole week, or is that just that race? How do you turn that around? I may put it down to my training this block, but I'm probably with the best preparation that I can this season. So at that time I think I can do it faster. So we'll see what happens to the 1500 and see if we can get after it. Thanks, Dan. Looking forward to it.
All right, so over at the athletics track, it's the men's 3,000 metre steeple chase going on. We will head there in just a moment. But Michael, what did you make of that interview from down there?
I love how cool, calm and collected he is. He's not performed at his best. He's not had the best preparation, but he sounds like he's still enjoying it. He still believes he's got what it takes to win the 1500. One of his other favourite events later in the week. So, I mean, credit to him to have the maturity to kind of park that race and still continue to build. So, yeah, he'll still have a shot in the 1500, absolutely.
Yeah, he definitely will. Right, are we heading back over to the athletics stadium? Possibly, maybe, yes. There we go, we're going to head over there. Need a little bit of direction there, guys. There's a lot going on. But yeah, back over to the
This was no point redeeming that. 79.
Yeah, that's over there.
Might say just what to love like
57 women's seated shoppers events.
You got a right name, haven't you?
PB's left, right and centre there.
Haven't you got
Congratulations
a lot
to Team India. Sorry, I couldn't even try to pronounce that at just a glance.
Whatever she's called, she's trying very well.
I can't pronounce it. I saw that, I thought I can't even pronounce it. But right, here we go. Let's take it over back to the men's 3,000 metres steeple chase.
Hey.
2:53 through the first kilometre. And for those of you who like a massive, we repeat, there are no pacemakers here. The time of this race doesn't matter, but I know some of you out there like to know the split times and the lap times. 8 minutes equates to 64 seconds a lap, 2:43 kilometres, so no surprise they're going much more slowly than that, but no surprise either, Martin, that it's the two Kenyans who are setting the pace at these early stages. Yes, certainly times over the years we've seen athletes from Kenya running very much in tandem or as a three. So Bet from Koech from Niganye, and Christian Imrov from England, the British champion, tucked in third place there, looking pretty comfortable. Geordie Beamish choosing, maybe wary of what happened in Tokyo last autumn, just keeping out of trouble there. But some of the Kenyans who've won this title over the years, John Kosgei, Stephen Chirono, before he switched his nationality, Ezekiel Kimboy, the great Consensus Kipruto, who could forget him winning with just
What a
I'm
shoot
not doing
in Zurich, I think it was, on the Diamond League a few years ago.
Give me
An
that.
absolutely brilliant, irrepressible runner. Then more recently, Abraham Kibiwant, who won in Birmingham 4 years ago, and the chance for Simon Koech, I mentioned, the Kenyan champion, to keep that run going, and he is at the moment leading the way. So Kibiwant and Pierce at the moment finding it hard to live with this pace, and Koech is now starting to stretch them away. Well, you can see, can't you, the Kenyans looking to place their mark in this event, kicking on relatively early. We're still pretty much midway through that second kilometre, and it's Kenya 1 and 2, and the others are simply just trying to not difficult to recognise that the all-black strip of New Zealand. He will be well aware of what Koech and Bess are capable of doing, and Amos as well, and Serem, I should say. Not letting them get too far ahead. Koech just constantly, you can see they're looking up at the you can see that it's the Patriot that is just behind him in his wing mirrors, and then Beamish at the moment. Well, you've got to be honest here and say that the challenge of Geordie Beamish really is looking as if it's faltering. Leonard Beck just, for a moment, bit of a stumble in that water jump, and Beamish now is what, 15, 20 metres behind the leaders. Yes, Serem. So Kenya 1, 2, 3. It's just the Canadian Gagné who is working really hard to keep in touch with this Kenyan trio. And I agree, Martin, the gap that Beamish just moved in front of us. And as a former hurdler, Martin, although not over the field, just give us a little insight for people at home about some of the different techniques as they take their barriers, the 1 foot on, 1 foot off, versus perhaps just well, it's really when they used to put 1 foot up, 1 foot on the barriers of the water. Look at this. These are 3 foot high, so they are the same barrier. For instance, there's 400 metre hurdles. Obviously, the next one is over and it tends to be 1 foot on, 1 foot off. So you get to the far end of the route, which is it's the Kenya show coming into that next straight. And they will give this exhibition stuff. I think it is to Kenya. Who will be on which step of the podium as they take the bell? Koech leading from Serem, from Bet. The Gagné trying desperately to close that gap, but he won't do it. And Geordie Beamish now in a race for 4th place. But the medalists you would assume are away. Koech is the Kenyan champion, leading from Serem, from Bet. Bet, the more experienced of the 3. Now the back straight. Now the battle is on. Serem, the younger man, Koech, takes the penultimate barrier. Really nicely, just over 2 minutes to go. Now then, it is Bet. Serem is taking the lead now. Serem from Koech and Bet. Bet will come again. There's the last water jump. Both of them have taken it nicely. I think we go down to 2. Serem from Koech. Teammates, compatriots, into the home straight. The last barrier. Serem got it. Stumble. A little look over the shoulder. Another look over the shoulder, but he's got it done. And Serem takes the title from Koech, from Bet. It's a Kenyan 1, 2, 3. Geordie Beamish in the end comes through for 4th place, but Kenya retains its supremacy, its domination of this event, and it's now 10 wins in this event in the Commonwealth, stretching way back to 1986. Yeah, Brian Fell remains the last non-Kenyan to have won the annual medal at Stadium in 1986. Julius Carey, the great Julius Carey, was started off the whole period of Kenyan domination, and underscored in grand fashion here. Gold and bronze, and even the reigning world champion unable really to and then it's sort of punctual and Hennian domination. All three of them, a triumvirate, an outstanding performance on what at least is a dry night here in Glasgow.
Tonight, Adam Ramsey Peaty got himself a bronze medal in a 50-metre breaststroke event, his second bronze medal of the Games. This was his ceremony happening
It's
a
not
bit
even up
earlier.
there.
This was the mascot of the Commonwealth Games. It's a small, beautiful, we have the life-size versions. So that counts.
No, life-size version of the Omicron.
You know what shot?
Make TNT Sports 2026 Commonwealth Games. Viewing experience to the next level. There's multi.
AWSA guys have.
Plenty of events going on out and about. You can see at the bottom there, his screen and the weightlifting competition at the Armadillo. Just gone into the lead is Chris Murray from Team England. This is the men's 79 kilogram. It's still the early stages of this competition, but here it is. This lift. There we go. 148 kilos is the lift of that. And the minute has him in first place. Massive congratulations to him. Keep going, Chris. Keep going. If you want to watch that, you absolutely can. Every event is exclusively live on HBO Max. Now, elsewhere in the boxing, we've got Demeji Shooting. He's going for Team England. That is in the men's 80 kilogram category. That round is holding right now at the SEC Centre. The goals in the panel is happening at the SEC as well, right next door to the boxing. Right now, we've got the England taking on Wales. That's in the women's pairs. We're going to watch that, so you can. And then finally, the Hydros. They've been very busy there at the SEC Conference tonight. So the Hydros got the netball going on, and it's Team Scotland taking on Trinidad and Tobago. Don't forget, every event is exclusively live on HBO Max. Now, earlier on, in the swim pool, Brock Royston got herself a gold medal in the women's 100-metre breaststroke SB8 category. We can hear from her. She's been speaking to Ed Jackson.
Brock Royston, Paralympic champion and Commonwealth Games champion. You've got something to show us there, haven't you? Not really, but your medal. really emotional up there during the anthem. You held it together well, but how much did that mean to you?
I think yeah, I just think this way is just I think the fact that it's what it's like now, and then she gets this out of it, but I was so much.
Gosh, he's going to be so proud to share that moment with him at the other end. It just must have filled him up so much. And you can see how much it means to you as well.
Yeah, I just think sport isn't just about us, it's about the community behind us. And I really sometimes people don't understand what goes on behind the scenes. And like even here I've had such amazing staff supporting me. And you know, I just love my sport and I love pushing my money to see what I can do. Yeah. I'm just really behind and I'm just really the rest of the team needs to let down and be part of it.
You've had amazing support, but you support people amazingly as well as teachers like that. What are they going to think of this goal?
I think we're going to enjoy the goal, but yeah, we're going to do it. I'm sure they're going to love watching the fan and thinking, oh, I always say, oh, she's behind, is she going to win? So I'm really looking forward to watching it back with them and just watching everybody.
Amazing, thank you so much for that. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm going to hold it together. Just watching that. That's so emotional. A huge congratulations to Robin. The story, Ellie. You know, she was talking about her dad there, and I saw her say earlier, her dad hasn't watched the swim in 17 years.
I know, that's what I speak to Brock and she said that to me, you know, and this is why having a home games is so important, because you can have people like your family in that crowd, and I think we were speaking about it earlier, Michael, weren't we, that these days are so special because of the likes of Brock, having that moment to be able to cherish with your family and having her dad in the crowd. But what's really nice and personal is when these athletes go around, they have the medals, they go around the whole pool, and there's a section where they can meet their friends and their family and their loved ones and just laugh and stuff. And I think we haven't really seen that before. Again, so when you go out, you have your medals, and then you post photos and you have a bit of a wave in the crowd. But having that moment to be able to be with your family members, like what you said, you know, I think it's about these athletes. And yes,
No, I just hope Pyro. I don't
the
care.
whole family that support you to get you to those these medals, to cherish
Because,
that with them.
yeah, no one's
And
been
yeah, that's
correcting
very
class.
emotional. But I also like the fact that
And then I hope to get H back tomorrow. Nine. All minutes. Okay, can this person start this? What can this person?
I think for me, it was the emotion that actually caught me because it actually takes a huge amount of courage to care that much about something and to go on.
It's not lady. It's not lady. Lady. The world is not lady. I don't care. I'll help it everything. How can this person just start? Because I can't be bothered with leaving, but he's taking forever. I'll get my daily reward for now. One minute. I'm gonna end this at 9:30 because I'm not doing it. I'm gonna try to help guys, but they're not very looking. That's from the dungeon before. I'm on my age. I'm more. See. Oh, 39 seconds. Okay. I need gold as well because I just bought this for like 11 mil. $16. Well, I think that's like a blade throw. That's good, I think. I have no idea. I got blade throw, which is good, I think. Well, I would if I were even close to 100. EENF. I think blade throw is good. I don't know. Well, I just put 2 mil. So I'm not going to be able to buy 20 birds. Yellow was 65. You better be a mage, because if you're not, well, I'm dead. I don't have as much HP as you could be. Because I should have like 100k HP, but I don't. I really don't. It's not in the playlist. Okay.
Joe. What is it? I'm blind as always. Come on in with bookshelf or something.
Right, I might have to leave in the meteor. In the name of love. Just start it. No, you idiots. It's not my hardcore, so good luck. Goodbye. Holy love. Me back to love. Just all in the name of love. Even if that's just love. Sing the holy love. Bring me back to life. All in the name of love. Name of love. Name of love. Name of love. Of love. Oh, what? Do you need help now? You went like something. Let's see if we get Ledger. Either. Again, because Ledger is a lot better. I'm gonna try to put Kevin Diaz type. Don't like it. Mhm. Minutes. Yeah, no one's willing to do this. So 11 hours, 50 minutes, which you should be. Well, I'll be asleep for a long time. What's blood for we been like that? Alright, yeah, got that. You know what, sure. My doorbell, look here. If he needs help, I'm gonna open. Because I can do this easily. No, no, I can. Me no more. What are you waiting for? Six minutes. Why am I joining a dungeon when I want to create a dungeon? I'll do this, I'll do that. There we go. Let's go. Because I know I can clear it and I have mage spell heal them. I'm set. Oh. Very good. I'll return slowly after this because, well, yeah, it'll be the end. Very good. I need another blood from because it is good. Let me just put this on. There we go. After this, I'll open a skincare thing. Insane. It's actually insane because it were to the sun. So, yep. Sure. Take care. Bye now. Also got Crimson Crystal Scythe. Okay, when I should have got Enchanted Ice Blade. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, that actually is kind of good. But yeah, see you guys. Always hit the like button, always subscribe, and always share to homeless friends and peers. Peace out, guys. Bye. I have 2 mil. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some more tomorrow. Bye, guys.